Hello and welcome to Stavanger in Norway and the Gruyère European Championships 2013. Stavanger on the southwest coast of Norway. Beautiful city, and it really has been very European because 28 countries have been represented here in the European Championships. Sumak Arena has been the venue for some outstanding curling, and we've one more game to bring you. And what a game it promises to be. That's what they're playing for. It's the men's gold medal clash. The host nation Norway greeting their team, and they're up against Switzerland. Good support out for both teams. They'll now be introduced.
Representing Switzerland, lead Simon Gaupler. Second, Benoit Schwartz. Third, Claudio Pet. And the skip, Sven Michel. Representing Norway, lead Håvard Vad Pettersson. Second, Kristoffer Svan. Third, Torgen Nergård. And skip, Thomas Ulsrud.
We have all been waiting for this moment, and I'm sure that the players have too. Have a fantastic game of curling and may the best team win.
And as the players shake hands and get ready for this gold medal game, time for me to introduce my co-com, Kenny Edwards.
Thanks, Alison. Yeah, just going to take a look at the round robin standings. So you see Norway 8-1, they topped the group, followed up by Switzerland, Denmark and Scotland. They all fought it out for a chance to get back into the final against Norway. It was Switzerland who prevailed. As we see the other nations competing in the A division.
Really has been a spectacular event in terms of numbers of European countries here moving up the rankings. This is the absolute creme de la creme now in Europe. Two of the top countries actually in the world. Norway third in the world rankings, Switzerland fifth. There's the route and how they got here, Kenny.
Yeah, Norway winning the 1-2 against Switzerland. So Switzerland dropped down into the semi-final against Denmark, who defeated Scotland. See Switzerland managing to turn Denmark over and managing to get themselves back into this gold medal game. Whatever the result, I'm sure Switzerland will feel they've had a great tournament and puts them in good stead getting to the Olympic Games, really.
Yep, this is their first major final, and can they get themselves up for one more game, or did getting here, was that their gold medal? I'm sure they won't think that. They'll feel they've got a chance of winning this. But you've got to favour Norway at home, and what a championship they've had.
Go. Yeah, Norway really been on form. Really settled into the tournament early on. Only losing one game in the round robins to Scotland.
And they've just appeared so relaxed. They've had a day or so off to contemplate this final. The Swiss have been hard at it, trying to get to this stage. So what kind of final is this going to be?
I don't expect too many stones to be in play early on. I think Switzerland will try and keep it tight. We've seen in the page 1-2 game, Switzerland gave up an early 3 to Norway and really couldn't get back at them. So maybe just going to tighten the things up a little bit towards the beginning of the game. And this is a really aggressive call by Norway. They're going to throw a corner guard.
And it's lead Hovard van Petersen. Married and has one daughter. Owns a business. Seems to be able to give up plenty of time to curling. Another very fit guy. Runs marathons.
Howard is one of the world's best leads, known throughout the world.
At the opposite end of his curling career is young Benoit Schwartz. He's second for Switzerland.
And that one, nose age, so that's the mistake that Norway were really looking for. It's Benoit Schwartz. Probably his error that paid the price in the page 1-2 game.
A little bit of inexperience and nerves perhaps at this level. And Norway can be quite intimidating opposition, not least because of those trousers. They won this title 2010 and 2011.
Is this one going to pull up in time? Don't think it is. So the mistake not punished.
So a bit of a let-off for Switzerland then. Here's the rules of play for you. 8 ends minimum, and we saw in the women's gold medal game earlier on, they were up against it time-wise, so they do have to pay attention to that 73 minutes. Marshworth's second stone.
Yeah, a lot more relaxed with that one.
Rent. Rent. Ligger bra. Bra fart. Ligger bra. Rent. Rent.
So Christopher Svei looking for a nose hit. It's just about perfect. Every shot being applauded by the crowd here. It's great to see so many people here in this Sumark arena.
And they're so close to the action, you don't usually get that in lots of sporting events. You can almost see and touch the players.
Yeah, so that one does just roll to the wing.
11. Ja, spill litt opp da. Yep.
Torgen air guard for Norway. Looking to hit and check in. He's played superbly well all week. Very rarely out of the 80 or 90% area.
He was around the Olympics in 2002 when Norway won gold. Salt Lake City. The kind of time that marked a turning point in terms of the development of the sport in Norway. Success on the international stage certainly heightens the profile.
Litt mykere, Kåre. Bare rent. Wow. Rent, rent. Ligger bra. Ligger bra. Plass vel. Bra. Vanlig på første. Ja. Hvis vi kan kjappe, da.
So, let's see how Sven Mikkel's feeling. Will he feel any pressure? I think he'll just want to play a nice controlled nose hit to ease himself into this final. His first major final. So how will he cope with the pressure?
Mentioned it to him yesterday after his interview, and he said, I don't know, I'll have to wait and see. So they certainly played very well yesterday, and in good spirits and good form.
So fairly quick first end.
Ja, dro opp litt.
It's the skip, Thomas Ulsrud.
Teknikk. Bra fart. Rent. Bra fart. Ja. Ja. Rent. Ja. Ja. Litt mer lutt der.
Yeah, just looking to nose this and hang around. The benefit of doing that is you don't allow the opposing team to play a draw and find their weight. These teams do get 10-minute practice before the game gets underway.
Sven Mikkel, 25 years old. Played in the World Championships in Victoria. Finished 7th and 6th in Sweden last year at the Europeans. So this has been major progress for him and his team.
Ja, hardt, hardt.
Milestone of this first end. He scored many games.
Yeah, Thomas Ulsrud hitting and running and blanking the first end just to retain that last stone advantage.
Sett den på, så han kjører heldigvis. Ja, jeg vet. Rett og slutt.
So not much happening in the first. Very cautious start from both teams.
Just settle the nerves, have a feel of the ice. Small in numbers, but there are a few Swiss fans here. Usually noted by the cowbells.
Yeah, the crowd really getting behind the home nation now.
Something about those Viking hats. I'm not quite sure what that something is, but good fun anyway.
Linje ser.
Linje is good. He's severe. Yeah, go, go, go.
Switzerland not even going to bother throwing the tight guard. They're just going to go top of the forefoot. And this is where Norway are really strong. They'll try and take the game with the scruff of the neck and pick up a couple of points.
Ja, linje er fin. Har. Strøker linje, det er det som fart. Her en del. Linje er bra.
Sklir litt lenger bra.
16. Bra.
Enough for to rest there as a guard. Left wing.
Sei. 3.
Linje is good.
Again, only been with the team a couple of years.
Final stay.
24. Ja, doei.
So this is impressive stuff.
Bon Noir.
To make a
Bon Noir,
European
stay.
final within that time.
4. Snap. 4.
4, nehmen wir 4.
Wow.
Vielleicht
Hat
weiter.
er.
Guck mal da, der macht selber. Okay.
Yeah, the Swiss team relatively young compared to that of Thomas Olsen's Norway.
Vi spiller vanlig, eller? OK. Da er det vanlig, da.
But absolutely here on merit. Had a really good week.
Yep. Bra fart. Hardt! 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 Wow! Kanskje snappe myk. Snappe
Mark
myk.
Peterson really comes into his own. His touch game is great. Pushes the red in behind the corner guard. And they'll wait for an opportunity to come around and freeze that one. So great play by the lead.
Start nicht mehr. Das ist ziemlich gerade. Schon geil.
Tja!
Wow! Wow! Ta!
Tja! Oh! Oh! Goed!
What I would say is both teams are fairly rapid in this, so they're not hanging about. They know exactly what is being asked for them, and they're just not taking any time at all.
Not really talking to each other all that much at the moment. Just know each of their roles at this stage.
I think both sides will be a little nervous.
Vi har plass!
Norway
Linje, bra,
have been here before,
Hvordan gjør vi?
just in front of their home crowd.
Plass!
They adding just that extra little bit of pressure.
Just those radio mics on the back of their belts there. That's so we can hear their chat. Very privileged to be able to get an insider's view into the decision-making process.
Yeah, that one from Christopher Svei just didn't draw enough onto the red.
Hij brengt niet veel.
Nee.
En weer hier.
Ja. Oké. Zo hier. 70.
So Switzerland a chance to sit two by drawing around the centre guard.
Vijf. Zak. Zak.
Tja!
Zak. Oh. Vijf.
Tja!
Zak.
Tja!
7.
Oh!
7. Oh. 7.
Nee, nee.
Is this one looks a little heavy for weight, Allison. Don't want to slip back of the tee. Let's end up.
Okay.
A couple of times he's been a bit overdone.
Kom, let oss være sammen, is!
Swiss fans.
Hvis du skifter den så sklir av, så legger du opp til dobbelt.
Yeah, Benoit did come into the tournament as alternate. Was switched with Sandro Trollet, the second player.
Linja er ganske lik. Ja, tightere linje. På linja. På linja.
And he has performed well.
Vær med. Hvis vi kan. Hvis vi kan. Ja, kjør da.
Nice swing on it there. Receives a great applause from the crowd. See this one just curling hard at the end, covering the inside edge.
Ja, bij Marina Wikken die dit beter versterkt.
A little bit in trouble here. Got to watch what they're doing.
En dan müssen we nassen.
It's going to
Ja,
require
als
a
je
nice
niet
shot.
gaat spelen, als je hoogstens zo.
Zijn een kant. Genau kant.
Oh, dat gaat niemals raus, dan müsst je 9 komen.
Just waiting on the nod from their skip.
The noise here.
Claudio Pat's going up to take a look too.
Du bringst nicht keinen Fall. Nein. Das geht aber auch nicht. Das geht auch nicht so. Nein. Das ist schlecht in der Centerguard.
Yeah, it's early on in this game to be really getting yourself in a mess. I think I would have thought Switzerland would have learnt from that in the game 1-2 game. Found themselves in a similar situation. Thought they might try and wait till the second half of the game before they got themselves involved with Norway. But Norway have managed to lure them into this type of play.
They are
Wenn der nicht rausgeht,
masters.
kann einfach gerade drauf.
Ganz leicht innen, der wichst nachher ein bisschen, der liegt gerade davor. Das fände ich am besten.
Ja. Du musst aber hinten 12 kommen, oder?
Ja.
Dann kann ich da vielleicht ein bisschen rauswischen.
Gut.
Ulrud waving to somebody in the crowd that he knows. Just shows you how relaxed they're feeling at the moment.
Ja.
But there's not a lot to do while Switzerland make up their minds which shot to go for here. So here's Claudio Pats.
Oh, oh.
Tia! Klapp!
Tia! Zack! Tia! Tia is goed!
This one looking pretty good.
Tia!
Is he past the
Tia!
guard?
Oh!
He is.
Oh, niet meer. Goed zo.
And probably does enough to sit second shot.
Det er fireren! Vi må hit, tror jeg!
Well,
Enten eller dra
Norway go
rundt.
round the corner or come around the centre. I think they might come around the centre. Yeah, just into the top of the forefoot.
Det er ikke lett å komme på innsida av den gule som ligger der, for å si det sånn.
Switzerland playing the red stones, Norway yellow.
Halvhjemme der, da! Men gjerne høyere,
Strong
da!
position for Norway.
Bare
Men da
8 fot!
får du kanskje dobbelt. Ja.
Det køler opp! Bare hjemme halve! Stopper midt på senterlinja, egentlig. 8
Det er
fot!
ganske godt der, og de var fornøyd med farta på han.
13-2 på hans i bakkant!
So
13-2 var godt i bakkant, så det er 14,5.
Torgen Ergaard just going to play the draw.
Ligger bra!
Linja er bra. Linja er der.
Vi har plass som noe! Plass som noe!
Linja er der, han køler på slutten hvis farta er.
Du må gå! Jeg går på slutt nå! Ja, Fremil! Ja, Fremil! Wow! La han dra.
Just needs
Ja,
to come on the
ja,
inside
jeg
edge.
viser altså. Ja. Kom igjen, litt til! Bra.
All Switzerland can really do is come down at quiet weight and try and roll in behind their own red at the top of the 12.
Snel watch. 12.
Ja.
Watch happen, het brengt nu, dat er.
Norway exerting the pressure.
Op.
Right from the word go.
We hebben een ander watch vriezen.
Goed, nee. 12.
Hier innen is een station second, Cal.
Two skips.
12.
Contrasting levels of experience for sure.
Yeah, Norway going for their third title as a team. And Switzerland going for their first.
12.
Tia! Wow!
Achter.
Tia! Wow! Tia!
Sweepers on this one. What pass they have.
Maar nog.
Just don't make it in behind. But force Thomas Ulsrud to make a play on the red in the forefoot.
It's very straight there, wasn't it? Didn't move at all over.
Du spiller den bare sånn, eller?
Nei. Du spiller hack, kanskje?
Hack! Ser
Ser ikke
90.
bedre ut å rulle et stykke den veien nå?
Jeg tror jeg legger opp en dobbel her, men vi må vel nesten rulle den
Må
her.
rulle til 10, må ikke?
Jeg tror det er bedre å rulle et stykke nå enn å kjappe der.
Tror du kan være snappet trådere inn i
Kjapp er ikke krise.
Tror du kan være snappet trådere å komme inn der.
Som fart. Takk ned!
Quiet wait for Torgen Nergård. This one's sitting a little high at the moment. Just waiting for the curl to take effect.
Følg egen så mye du tør. Full åtte må være.
Pushed it through the gap. And roll to sit two.
That was the plan. This man just expects it. Someone like Torgen Nergård. Such a consistent player for Norway.
Sikkert greit at jeg ikke
The
myker noe der.
trophies
Det er køll der.
and the medals.
Det er køller, så han også holdt på å slippe noe mye.
Hit en tråd.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. They really do want that gold medal.
Bedre bitsi nå!
And their name won the trophy.
Sånn inn til 90 VSK.
Ta en halv. Ta en halv. Achtung, ta. Achtung, ta.
Dit! Achtung! Hør nå!
Sven Mikkel hasn't made the hit and roll in behind. Interesting to see what Thomas does with this one. Whether he
Ja, bak tida. Jeg er enig i det.
would prefer to
Rulle
hit on the
halvveis, da.
nose
Dere halve bare.
and leave a steep double, or
Hva skal vi?
roll in behind.
Nesa?
Kjapt går
The
greit.
double,
for da blir
you're always going to
dobbelt
stick
ganske. Men altså,
a
rulle
yellow,
sånn, se halve er
and
jo
you'd have a
ingen-
chance for two.
Jeg tror det er så kjapp er greit, da, Thomas.
Ja.
Hvis han dobler her, så offrer han den, så får vi dobbelt der på
Don't want to
3.
really roll
Okay,
right
ja.
across
Bra med vant.
to the right hand side.
He is a bit of a showman as well, remember.
Yeah, likes to entertain the fans.
Bra linje.
Amazing shots.
Wow.
Vekk!
Bare vant. Wow.
Mik vant.
Wow, der. Bare
This
vant.
one's sitting a little high at the moment,
Rent.
but comes down onto the nose.
Sette på den litt, så køller den ikke så mye.
So decision time for Switzerland. They can make the hit and roll to sit short.
Så normalt lik.
Tempo stilt opp.
Ja.
If they did go after the double, they might crash into the
Ja,
yellow
men det skal ikke ha indre kart
and
her.
leave a shot for three. So they've got to be careful with this one.
Nog eenmaal.
Normalt
Tempo is
så.
goed, zie je.
Ja.
Zaten ze aan de half. Niet veel te snel.
Ta. Ta.
Nee.
Sven Mikkel.
Nee. Achtung!
Nei. Wow.
Hør
Just
nå!
going to leave a simple nose hit. I think that's what it's going to do. Thomas Olsrud having a look to see if he can score any more than two.
Holder ikke kjapp?
Kanskje, nei, kjapp holder ikke. Det er kanskje lettere enn å dra noe sted her. Det er ikke dritlett å dra.
Jeg tror outangradingen er grei. Det er relativt rett der.
Dra her.
Ja, hvis ikke kan slå, så.
Torgeir just
Vi kan slå, men da må vi
saying
rulle.
play the
Det er
draw.
ganske svært høl, altså.
Vi kan stoppe her også da, i den.
Ganske svært høl.
Midt 12-fot, så er du...
Midt 12-fot på out, så er ganske safe, altså.
Ok, sikker?
Ja. Den ser ganske safe ut.
So yeah, that's what they're going to go for. They're just going to try and draw fully 8 foot. They already lie one.
Det er glatt her også. Hæ? 3-1 her også. 3 blank til 3-1.
Bør være.
3 blank er ikke langt fra her, altså for meg.
Jeg tror 3 blank er ganske fint, altså.
Ja, tror jeg.
Det er det du spilte på treningene, altså.
Ja.
Det er jo linje til samme som den røde bak der, da.
Ja.
10 langt foran den.
I think it's too difficult to try and chip that yellow onto the red to score 3.
Last one then of his second end.
Kjølys i kam! Kjølys i kam!
Linja er bra!
Linja er der! 10 line!
Linja er der!
8, jeg tror det er
10 line!
Bør være safe, men jeg tror det er bak.
Det er safe. Rent. 10 line.
How's this one looking? Looks pretty nice. And it will be a score of 2 to Norway. Greatly appreciated by the crowd.
Yep, good two. First blood to the Norwegians. Second end.
Jo, jeg satt det gjennomførte slipper på den, men jeg var lenger ut, altså.
And very well.
Den sto ganske lenge, det var ikke svært den luka der, egentlig.
Nei, den var ikke kjempesvær. Halvveis hang den ganske bra på den lange.
Yeah, great start for Norway. First time they've managed to apply a bit of pressure in the game. But Switzerland do have last stone now. What can they create?
Yep, they have to make sure they take advantage, get scoring when they have last stone.
Fin linje! Linje er strøket for hit.
Ja, vi har litt.
There's some great support that's in here today, tonight, this afternoon.
Det er ikke gærent, altså. Holder. Bra spill over.
Friends and family of the Norwegian players. Following fans from around the world. And many of the teams that have been playing here this week also watching.
Litt så Engels. Ja. Ta med nog litt. Godt så, fint opp. Da en Kempi.
Linja er ganske lik.
Another man, Peterson, just going to
Linja er
roll
helt
up the
lik.
tight
Linja
guard.
er videre.
Gikk inn!
Linja er bra. Bare gå. Krysse senter. Linja er der. Kom igjen. Helt hit.
Over 1 hour of practice at these shots.
Kom igjen. Kom igjen. Kom igjen.
Most mornings,
Kom
round draws to
igjen.
front ring
Kom igjen litt til. Kom igjen. Aldri av.
all day long. And it's paid off there.
And if you're comparing it, it really is like a professional golfer standing on the putting green, putt after putt after putt into the hole. It's that precise.
Linje is niet slag. Kuilen nog niet.
Never mind a professional golfer, I try that.
Linje is goed.
Doesn't work.
Freeze.
No matter how much I
Heb
practice.
het. Tia. Kom maar nog. Go. Alle.
Right.
Fuck Kempi.
Simon Gempler does draw around and on top of the yellow, and Norway going with this. They're just going to allow a few stones lying about. I think the reason would be because they can't peel both of the guards.
Jeg tror 5-6.
Er vi rundt? Nei, aldri rundt. Vi er 3-4.
Nei, det er lenger. Det glir bedre.
Kommer seg nå.
Vente.
Kommer seg nå. Ved siden av rød.
Just going to come down to the edge of this one. Nudges the red on top of the yellow.
Nei, sorry, jeg skåler.
Oh, they see Christopher's fate. Put a lot of effort into this game. all that sweeping.
Yep, using up all those calories.
Elf! Tia! Tia! Elf! Oh! Tia! Oh! 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 Yep. Very good.
And Benoit makes a nice hit and check in behind. Now I think we'll see Thomas have a run on this guard.
Hvis jeg får den på nesa her, dobler vi da? Eller? Altså på garden med garden min.
Enten dra den dit, eller kjøre den.
Vi dyttet den Hansen helt.
Hva liker dere? Som jeg ser, det er de to valgene du har. Kjøre den, eller fryse der. Hva liker dere?
Og fryse her. Fortere den etterpå.
Frys.
Ok.
Er det samme is?
Samme, ja.
Christopher, his second shot.
Fin linje.
Bra fart.
Linje er bra.
Plass.
Det er fine. Plass som noe. Plass da. Plass da.
The first time
Å,
he
gutter.
sported
Bare hvis dere må.
trousers.
Torger i så fall. Bare hvis dere må. Wow.
It was Norwegian.
Vente lengst mulig.
Torger,
Må
His
opp til nesa,
first
må opp til nesa, Torger. Må opp til nesa. Må
Ja.
opp til nesa. Må opp til
choice
nesa.
of
Wow, wow, wow,
the
wow, 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 wow,
Vancouver
wow,
Winter
wow,
Olympics.
wow, wow.
They've become their trademark trousers ever since. Although I think the initial reaction of his teammates was, oh my goodness, we are not wearing those. That's a bit of an understatement. But they love them now, and they're known all over the world because of it. Not just because of their good play. Been good for the sport, haven't they, Kenny?
Yeah, they sure have. Brought a lot of colour into the game. A lot of people used to wear black trousers, black t-shirts, and it was very bland, the game, but it's brought a lot of colour and a lot of fun to, you know, not just the Olympic Games, but to every competition these guys go to.
Yep, I think it's got something like 10 suits and 100 outfits, Christopher's face, so he must have a very big wardrobe.
Oh, here. Here, finish good. Tia! Tia linja! Tia!
So they're electing to go around the corner, strangely. This one's going to crash.
Okay.
And not the greatest of positions now for Switzerland.
Han har så
A
foran
few
meg,
mistakes
likevel.
beginning to creep
Han
into
gjør
their
det
game.
med tre inn i ringen da. Hva skal du gjøre?
Der er Steiner.
Det er liksom å tappe på det, og da dytter hun ut åpen, så sitter han...
Foran her ble det litt bedre nå, for nå går ikke den øverste gule. Prøv å få en kant-til-kant T-line her!
Ja.
Jeg tror det er bra å si gutta for det.
Eller hjemme så mye som mulig, men jeg tror ikke det... Greis?
Hæ? Nei. Tror du det glir like bra der, eller?
Ja.
There you see delicate release
Fin
of
linje!
Torgen Ergaard.
Gjerne gå! Plass, plass, plass! Bare hvis dere absolutt må!
Linja er perfekt!
Bare hvis dere må!
Linja er bra!
Comes a second nature to someone of that experience.
Hvor lang er vi? Ja! Hardt! Begynner å køle over hardt! 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 Og køler mye hardt! Kom igjen!
It's past the top red.
Hardt! Så lenge der i
I think they
Kom igjen,
have.
snart! Kom igjen, kom igjen, kom igjen, kom igjen, kom igjen!
This one down.
Kom igjen!
That's a great shot. Great scrub from Christopher Svei.
Appreciated by the largely Norwegian support. Flags are flying.
Nun oder 8. Wäre dann gut, wenn wir beide Shooter behalten können. Das macht hohen Druck.
Ja, han spiller 3-10 nedover der, da.
Gut. Ja. 3/4 ist gut.
Hæ?
3/4 hier.
Ja.
8,5, 9.
If I was Sven Rakel, I'd begin to worry about this end. Also trailed by 2, and you're facing 2 Norwegian rocks.
Shit! Tja!
Wow! Hey! Whoa, whoa, whoa!
What?
Does remove one of them, but how did they remove that one in the forefoot?
Det ser jo ikke bra ut.
Det er egentlig den der som er farlig. Det andre her er ikke farlig.
So all 4 of them taking a look at this one.
Du ser en flik av innsida, men det relativt risiko.
Det kan vi ikke spille på.
Hva garden da?
Han garden. Han har skytningen der da, selvfølgelig, men det er bare for 3.
Gard. Dette er... Prøv å roe oss
Jeg
ut
tror hvis
der.
han skyter inn her nå, så går det i hvert fall...
Går den ja.
Gard dem da.
Enten det, eller så må vi dra på en til et eller annet sted.
Det er ikke så lett.
Så mange steder å dra på, Torger. I så fall her da. Men da blir den der relativt lett, og så kommer du litt dypt da, og så blir det... Må garde der først.
Ja. Jeg liker ikke å gå den veien,
Just
han
going
vil
to
mest
go
gå
and
den
through the
veien. tror jeg.
guard.
Han smeller til på den
Tom's not sure
røde
what
låsen.
handle to take it on.
Ja, men den tror jeg ikke sitter så gærent for oss. Da går ikke den gule, da sitter den gule igjen i hvert fall.
Jeg hadde gitt for 2 nå hvis jeg hadde fått mulighet.
Remis?
Remis.
Så det er greit ut? Skal vi garde låsen eller nitterste?
Vi går den ytterste.
Peker det greit ut?
Jeg ser nesten litt snaut ut, men... Det er høyt da. Hvor du har 2-er, eller?
Hæ? 2-er, ja. Litt avstand. Jeg tror det er hår tregere over senter.
Ja, vi skal lage det.
Watch the release then here from one of the best in the
Så!
business.
Pøker du? Fin linje.
Kjente litt lang ut.
Linje er bra. Ritt for overkøll og noe, gutter. Rent og dø, rent og dø. Ja, rent og dø. Overkøll og noe. Bare dø, bare dø. Bare dø.
Has he covered enough of that red though? I think he has.
Han har den på alt, har han ikke det? Det er fint å ta den tidlig, sikkert.
Depends which angle you're looking at it from.
Campi!
Yeah, looks pretty good to me.
Så.
So.
Es wird eben schon besser liegen, wenn der nachher da liegt, kann er da rein, dann bleibt er weit und der Geld liegt nachher in der Brille.
Fuck. Einfach, falls er nicht kommt, gartet er nochmal.
Ja, aber wenn er zu weit innen trifft, tut es nicht. Das ist auch nicht so schlecht.
I think he could probably just run
Wenn
that
er
middle
aufmacht, haben wir nachher
red
noch mal
back
eine
onto the
Mensch, das
yellow.
geht!
Ja,
The red would then
går litt av
spin
fyr,
over
altså.
onto top of the
Ja.
yellow on the
Es
forefoot.
länger als 12 kommen wegen der Kraft. 11. Ich würde 11 kommen.
Schau noch mal hin, dann sagst
We
du
need
mir's.
to open up the
Sonst
centre
spielen wir
line.
halt den da.
Ich habe das Gefühl, es
Oder
geht.
den da.
He's come down and
11.
hit the nose of the
11,5.
yellow that's hit the nose of the red, sorry, that's close to the centre line.
Du musst nicht 3/4
Should be able to spin
treffen.
both yellows.
Das geht schon. Ja, 11,5.
Schon gut, 11,5 lang voraus. Probieren.
Ja.
He's
Mensch,
in a good look
Mitte.
too.
Ja.
Hurleman, the Swiss coach,
Es geht schon.
is right at the other end of the arena.
Yeah, so playing the delicate tap, trying to come across the face of this guard.
11.
Tja! 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 Tja!
Have they got past? If they're past, they're good. Oh, nice shot.
Good judgment. And Mario Pats. It was close. Very close. But you need shots like that if you're going to win titles.
Das kan jij wel afspelen.
He enjoyed that.
Ja, men han sitter igjen med 1-2 der da.
Jeg tenkte at
Den kommer ikke via den.
Vi må slå shoten.
Ok.
Spørsmålet er, vi må gå med samme fart som han var en...
So they're going
Jeg
to
tror jeg
try
har
this
mer i
red bat
samme måte. Han
themselves.
det kørte veldig mye utover der. Altså.
Ja, han spilte hackfart i hvert fall, og køla
sånn på han som
stupte
gikk
ut.
vant.
Må henge der, den vi må snidde, Torger. Den der må vi snidde. Så fort vi går klar av den, så er det bare å pound den.
That's one he fancies.
Skal se fra hack, ja.
Ja, du ser 0.
Don't think there's a gap between the yellow and red, the
Den flik.
corner guards that are
Bjørn med
on the
vant.
left, so it's probably all he's got. Tense time here in the
Vant
third
der.
end. Switzerland have done well to
Femmeren, da. Som køler minst.
create something.
For hvis ikke så er jeg redd for overkøl her, altså. Den passerer der.
Certainly given Norway something to think about.
Okay.
Not having it all their own way.
Det er greit, altså.
Ok. Spiller den da med myk... Spiller med den isen vi Torger og myk vant. Jeg ser ikke mye av han.
Ja, men det køler. Altså.
Ja. Vekk! Bra fart! Helt vekk!
Thomas himself, I think, maybe trying to come through the gap.
Helt vekk!
Or is he just playing the tap on this
Helt vekk! Bra fart!
top one?
Kølla! Kølla!
Kølla!
Tried to
Go. Visshuset.
hit and roll in behind.
Okay.
Just didn't curl enough.
Bra fart.
Altfor mye is for meg. Jeg setter den på der. På det punktet.
Han forrige luringen før da satt den ganske heftig.
So close to that red.
Jeg var mye hardere da.
Spins all the way out.
Bra satt det. Han
Det
bare...
är off.
Jeg køler ikke på det.
Nein, nicht off. Also nicht so weg.
Das ist einfach blöd, wenn er nach all kann nehmen, so.
How did that happen?
Also da kann er nicht alle.
Maybe just put a little bit much weight.
Ja.
Just didn't pull as much as you'd think. And
Ist er im Fehler gekommen. Da bin ich nicht
rolled out of play.
Ja, wenn wir hier spielen, dann schießt er aufs Mal da und hat den noch.
Ja, bleibt da hier nach Hand.
Okay. Vor 4.
Dann spielt der die.
Jetzt brauchen wir den Stabels mehr.
So ist schon halb.
Ist er schlecht, wenn er hier ist?
Nein.
Er muss aufpassen mit reinschießen, wenn er frei ist vorne. Ist echt das nicht noch fast besser?
Was?
Vorne frei, so da. Wenn er ein Sand da...
Es kann eben sein, dass der Gelb runterrollt, dann ist er nachher besser als der. Darum würde ich da
Okay,
spielen.
ist gut.
Also zieh rein.
Ja, ich denke schon.
Und dann, wer spielt der?
Keine Ahnung. Wahrscheinlich versucht er hier Takeout.
Auf Tee.
Ja. Sonst, wenn er zu viel gehört, dann haben wir einfach frei.
And where do Switzerland put this one? I think it's probably the only shot they have is to draw right around to the back of the forefoot.
Ja, ein bisschen.
Ich käme 8. Es geht weit rausgehen.
Sicher ins Haus. Ja.
Zieh.
Maybe a tight line. Supers were on this one really early.
Freeze now vorne!
7.
Freeze now!
Sehr lang. Sicher 7.
No, Bernard, nee! Nee, Jungs! Nee, Jungs! Bernard,
The
nimm
top
das!
red. And slight mistake from the skip. But Norway cannot make a perfect hit and roll.
Hvis du dobler, spiller han på et eller annet foran her, eller?
And even if they do,
Han gjør det fort for 3.
Switzerland might have
Jeg tror
a
kanskje ikke du får
quadruple run back to
Jo, det tror jeg. Jo.
pick up 2 or 3.
Ingenting, Torger. Outland.
Han helt sidelengs utover hele her.
Ja, det får vi til.
Jeg bare lurer på om det er bedre å bare slå rulle.
Nei. Jeg tror du har jo sjansen også å skli ned bak 10 der også, da. For shot bak der. Hvis du spiller litt hardt. Du må spille med hardt. Jeg tror vi må prøve å drepe
Få
Vegle.
dobla. Prøv å drepe Vegle. Jeg tror han kan spille på en låsen foran meg på 3 likevel. Da.
Altså, han er, jeg tror ikke det kommer til å køle mye på han.
Talked too much in the first end.
Halv. Tjukk halv.
Debate
Ja, nå
over
er
the next
Tjukkallen
shots in this end.
Tjukk halv tror jeg vi får den.
Okay.
So, what can Thomas Ulsrud do here?
This is his last stone.
Whoa, nära. Whoa. Yep.
Ja!
Hard!
Hard, Anders!
Hard!
Hard, Anders!
Looking for a hit and roll in. And rolls right through. Looking for the double. But this is going to be a redraw. 4-3.
Yep, you can see the two reds counting there.
Just caught it too thin. Yellow drifts out of play. And the red hangs around in the 12th foot.
All on the angles. It was worth a try, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Von hinten noch.
Ja, okay, ja gut. Ja. Schlaumeter, 2 Klötze.
It's a nice position for Switzerland, providing Michael can make this last stone count.
Weiter aussen das mal, hè?
So we've got the
Weiter aussen!
stop clock on it.
Weiter aussen! Ich sehe
See
nicht so
how
lang
quick
aus. Putzen!
he says.
Oh,
And
putzen!
13.5. That's a little faster than it's been. Oh, sorry, a little slower than it's been during the week. But
He secures it, yep.
back of the 8 foot, perfectly done, and they score 3.
So Switzerland, quick response to the Norway 2. 3 in the third end. Switzerland 3, Norway 2.
Gut so. Fast, ja. Noch ein bisschen weiter raus.
Earlier today, Sweden won the women's title. Scotland took the silver. And Switzerland took the bronze. The Swiss men's team will either get the gold or the silver. So either way, it would have been a good week for Swiss curling. There's the numbers. All adds up to Switzerland 3, Norway 2. Crowd gone a little bit quiet. Mainly Norwegian crowd.
Sieht nicht so lang aus.
Yeah, I think that's certainly what the Swiss side needed to do, is strike back fairly early.
Ja, ja. Ganz ziehen.
That one just drifts a little far as we take a look at some of the teams who didn't make it to the finals day. Spain, Russia, just to name a few.
Turkey. 28 countries all represented here. Sport of curling growing by the minute. More and more countries wanting to join the federation. And they aspire to being in finals like this one day. You did too, Kenny, one day, didn't you?
Yeah, you do. That's what you put the hours of practice in. The weekends away from home. That's what everybody wants.
Linie ist nicht schlecht. Klick Görle noch.
Ultimately, they want that gold medal.
Ja, switch.
Claudia, stay.
Massive commitment from all these players
Linie kommt
to get to this
besser.
level. Sacrifices to be made.
Oh, schau uns. Ja, ja, ja.
Ja, ja. Oh.
Go, 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 go. Gut so.
Vanlig! Spill med vanlig over! Litt mindre. Ren fart!
Havertz
Forsiktig. Ren.
tournament
Fart.
accuracy
Ren.
89% throughout this week. Impressive stuff.
Hard, 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 hard! Okay.
Tida! Tida!
So Switzerland just elected to peel the corner guard off. Not wanting to get involved.
Okay.
Under one red, heading out to the corner. To do its own
Spilt med
protecting.
backline, det køler jo masse her. Da har vi enten den eller dytten bakover.
Liker å spille og splitte.
Det er masse køl her, backline.
Han spiller primært
Er det ikke nesten bedre å splitte?
Ja, det er...
Er det like som køleveien da? Eller kanskje gått over nese?
Jeg synes primært den svar, men splitten er...
Har vi helst...
Synes det er lite.
Jeg spilte en hack der.
Jeg tror kanskje jeg er mer på bare backline.
Bare såpass. For å få splitt.
De holder jo ofte å poste.
Ja, nå må vi gå.
85% for Christopher Zvej. Second.
Akkurat igjennom. Igjennom. Igjennom.
Ja, på rull. Ja.
Vi kan ikke rulle.
Du kan ikke rulle med fart her.
Bra.
This game toing and throwing. Norway trying to keep that forfeit area clear.
Ta en halv. Achtung.
Nee. Nee. Nee.
Don't make the roll.
Bak eller ned mot den andre.
Samme fart. Samme fart.
Prøv å slå den ut da.
We'll just play a quiet way to this. I don't think they'll come
Vi vant da.
Da går vi for den.
Rulle hit eller foran den.
too hard away.
Mand opp. Rent. Mand opp.
Ja.
Nære. Ja.
Hardt. Rent på det.
Nære.
Rent.
Nære.
Opp.
Opp. Ja. Ingen rull.
And that's a nice shot from Christopher. Just hits. Goes in behind the yellow guard.
Elf her.
Elf.
Vekk.
Ta en halv. Elf.
Mot seg. Nei, vekk. Jungs, vekk.
83%.
Tida!
Claudio
Tida!
Pats.
And that is a bit of a mistake.
Skirted past that yellow.
Vi ligger.
Den ligger egentlig ganske fint sånn,
In the zone.
Hit. Liker å dra rundt corneren, eller? Vi ser ikke hele. Vi ser ikke hele her.
Du vil hit.
Hæ?
Ikke fremmed for det.
Hva synes du? Enten eller å fryse på den bak der.
Jeg liker å dra den corneren.
Da liker jeg bedre her.
Ja, kom igjen.
T-line da, vi må ned på T-line så ikke stopper høyt og legger igjen dobbelen. Jeg tror ikke det
So
køler
they're
mer
let
enn
to come
sånn.
round the corner to try and keep the play away from that centre.
Tida.
Storgen Airguard for Norway.
Fin linje.
Sju. Wow, hvis det er
Ja,
sju.
wow, hvis det er 7.
He's 91%. He's the highest in the team.
Håvard på slutten.
Linja er bra, den.
6-7.
Håvard på slutten. Det er god plass.
Sju er litt ute.
I don't think I've seen a wayward shot from him all week.
Jeg er forbi egen.
Put the
Bare dypere enn den gule, da.
spoiler on him.
Ja, bare gå for hjemme litt over.
Litt til. Bra spill.
Ja, det.
Nummer frys. Ist schon gut. nur freezen.
Ja.
Wenn er einfach nach hier freezet.
Ah, den klärst du weg.
So hätten wir darum nachher eins für etwas anzufriesen noch.
Ich würde einfach mal nur Freeze machen. Ja, finde ich.
Okay. Achtung!
5, 6.
6. Oh, Jungs. Hör noch.
Dine 4.
Ja, ist gut.
State has last throw, so Claudio Pats
Achtung!
wants to make amends here for Switzerland.
Wie weit?
Ja.
Tja! Tja!
Pass the guard again.
Gut.
Trying to go in behind it. And that's not too bad.
Okay.
Swing aside.
Kanskje ikke så dumt å tappe heller, da, egentlig.
Men godt tappa han en stein, jeg er ikke prøve for det.
Det dummeste er å skli inn bak.
Ok, det er greit.
Elver!
Kan vi kanskje få telling for den.
Ah,
Ja,
Yeah, it does tighten up the scoring area also.
Det er bedre å skli en stein dit enn inn.
Ja, ja, tappe litt og skli.
ja.
Så skli innover, så
Men elver, da.
fyrer han bort alt.
Ja.
Backline! Ja, så må vi gå. Backline! Ren, ren.
12!
Ja. Ja. Hardt!
Ja.
Hardt! 12 igjen! Hardt!
Nice shot from Torgen Ergaard. That red stone really is causing Norway a bit of trouble at the top of the forefoot.
Ikke sant?
Så bare pass på at vi har åpning til å få
En
skåret.
til. Ja.
And that is why the set-up play is so important
Okay, also.
when you get towards the end.
Kannst du ein bisschen weg?
Der freest er. He.
It's just a nuisance.
Wenn er freest.
Also ich würde nassen. Oder kannst du ein bisschen weg? Halber Stein.
Und sonst Nase ist er nicht schlecht.
Ja, ist gut.
Ja. Ich weiß nicht. Wenn wir Hittenroll spielen, muss er Fries spielen, dann kann ich auch. Das wäre gut, aber...
Recht schlecht, aber...
Ja, einfach einen halben Stein rollen, sonst Nase. Wichtig ist, dass wir den behalten, sonst kann man den fortnehmen.
There's Miriam, the Swiss skip, with some of her team watching on and no doubt cheering Sven Michael on in this final, his first European final. And he's in the lead. 3-2 in this fourth end.
Oh, nice roll. But that probably makes it easier for Norway to come down and maybe freeze that one.
Er det for han kan slå på eggen hvis vi legger noe der? Ja, enig. Men han ser ikke mye han, altså. Nei da, men da har vi liksom ikke noe slag på. Du spiller den, da. Tror det. Samme fart som meg. Vi sitter shot, altså. Ja, jeg skjønner det.
Der er samme fart som deg.
Ja. Hadde ikke jeg mye mer is?
Er vi bak teamens ris?
Ja, greit, da.
Ja, jeg
I
ser
don't know if
mindre
they'll
da.
roll away to one side or
Må vi tappe
Det er
oss
tynn
inn.
halv.
just come up against it. There's the
Og han treffer han ser her, så dobler han, da.
two icemen that have put in a hard shift this week.
I think they're looking quite tired. It's been a long week, early starts, and of course 2 arenas, 2 areas that they're having to look after, all these sheets, and what a great job they've done. And it's onward to the next event after this, the Olympic qualifying event in Füssen, so they'll be busy there too. But the curlers really do appreciate their professionalism and the quality of the ice that's been here, enables them to make these great shots. What a difference it makes. 87% accuracy for Thomas Olsrud.
Yeah, this one needs to curl a little bit more. Thomas just not firing on all cylinders.
Jeg tror den der her også.
Missing a few.
Den der også her.
He's not far away, but he's far enough away to make a difference.
Yeah, he's just struggling ever so slightly.
Ja.
So. Bitte weniger noch.
Es braucht das Eis.
Ja, es braucht schon.
Weiss hat alle.
Ja.
That's the view that skip Sven Mikkel has. He's going to try and go around in behind yellow centre guard.
Ja, dann kann hier nicht Deckhand spielen. Das kann nicht kosten so viel.
Ja. Ganz viel mehr hin, aber nicht.
Wenn er zu weit los ist, müsst ihr nachhinein.
Ja.
Timer for both teams. More or less the same.
4, 5. 4.
10.
Gut länge. 4 Fuß.
Linie schwer, knapp.
Yeah, so Sven Mikkel looking pretty good with this draw. Has he thrown it a little heavy though? He has, and that will leave Thomas Ulsrud a straightforward draw to the 4 for 2.
Balsling.
Ikke før siste meteren. Okay? Er det rygg eller ikke? Hæ? Er det rygg eller ikke? Det er rygg jo. Det er rygg, hvis du spiller en clean. Nei, jeg vet det, men hvis... Det er rygg, ikke sant? Hvis vi er lange.
Ja, da må vi køle ganske bra.
Ja, vi skal bare... Ja, det jeg tenker på er hvis vi blir tighte.
Ja, det er rygg her hvis vi køler opp, ja.
Får vi 2 hvis vi smyger, men tighte.
Prøv blank.
Ja, bare tidligere med fint, Sigurd. Senterline med deg.
So it needs to be half in the 4-foot with this one. And an opportunity to pick up 2 for the second time in this game. So let's have a look, see what sort of speed the ice is running at.
T-line nesten, det er videre, det har vært
T-line. Kul på T-line. Kos på T-line.
T-line var ikke så rygg.
Super's backing off this one. They don't think it's
Kan ikke røre den heller.
going to pull up.
Nei, ingenting.
Is it going to pull up against the red? I think it is though. So it will be a score of 2 and Norway back in the lead. 4-3 after 4 ends.
Satt jeg på ganske hisser. Bra, ikke kostelig.
Zone 3, Norway 4.
90, ja.
Well played in the end by Thomas Ulsrud.
Vi har ikke dårlig tid, men vi kan få det. Vi har ikke god tid heller. Nei, vi bruker alle sommer.
A positive start for Switzerland. The trail by 1. I'm sure they're pretty happy with the way things are going though.
And you want it to be close if you're a neutral. You want a good competition out there. Norway had 1 or 2 one-sided matches, certainly in the round robin.
Yeah, no one really came close to defeating Norway, apart from Scotland, who turned them over in the last game, which didn't really mean anything. They were already in the 1-2 game. Scotland were already in the 3-4.
But Norway not having all their own way in this game. Switzerland definitely up to the challenge.
Yeah, Thomas Ulsrud will be less than impressed about giving up that 3 in the third end.
Yep, that will grate with him. Hugely competitive team. Not losing anything, any points. That's one of the reasons they've done so well on the world stage. And will be certainly a contender, Kenny, for the Olympic title.
Touch mer på meg. Ja, du holder den. Tåler det å være 2/3 lavt nesten.
Prøv skjerp. Litt solid.
Ja. Hardt! 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 Hardt, Roland! Hardt!
So has Howard managed to drive this back? He has. But he's left a corner guard.
Kom på mer isover. Det er bra satt.
I think that yellow will have drifted out of play.
Ja.
T-line sicher.
Jolson, the Norwegian coach, he's won a few things in his time as well. Olympic gold medal winner in 2002 in Salt Lake City. In that team Kenny was.
Torgen Ergaard as ultimate.
T-line sicher.
So you have done your research.
Claudio.
Switch.
Tia!
He must have been a child. Torgen.
Tia! Weiter. Nog litt. Go. Gut.
So Thomas Ols would rather than play the draw around, he's going to run this back. The reason being, he doesn't really mind giving up 2 here. He doesn't want to give up another 3.
Yep. Hardt! Bra,
Great run back by Christopher Spate.
It's been a few years since Switzerland have won this men's title at the Europeans, and it was in Switzerland that they actually did it in 2006 in Basel.
Saks.
Before that, just 1986. So
Linie ist perfekt.
too many times.
Linie ist gut. Bis auf die das machen.
Etter.
Saks. Nicht mehr.
Ordentlig.
Nicht mehr. Gut.
Norway winners in 2010, 2011.
Såpass lang.
And before that,
14-4 på han bak der.
2005.
Yeah, both these sides well represented at the European Championships.
Fin linje. Fot for tidlig. Jeg må gå.
Norway's team certainly one of the best in modern day
Linje er bra.
competition.
Full 8 eller bedre. Kom igjen, dere klarer dere. Kom igjen! Hard.
Always there or thereabouts, these guys.
Kom igjen, da. Kom igjen, Sing. Kom igjen. Full 8, kom igjen.
Doesn't do enough to sit short though.
Tried hard to get it there.
Hva løser du? Kommer du til samme fart med den? Tregere på kryssningen.
Ja, wahrscheinlich schon, wenn wir hier gehen. Aber wir müssen so weit raus, weil hier liegt der Doppel.
Okay.
Bei mir gehen.
Gut.
Ja, das ist schon langsam. Ein bisschen. Ein bisschen.
Benoit Schwartz for Switzerland.
Ja, Linie.
Knapp.
Tia! Gut legen. Stroke, ist schon lang drauf.
A little surprised they've come around this on the out turn. Why would you call that? Can't understand that call at all.
Rein dragning.
Ja. Sånn.
So
Du er sikker på det? Da vil ikke køle så mye.
gives Norway a chance to draw one right round in on top of this red.
Ja, full opp, den er akkurat full opp til bare.
Switzerland 3-4 down in this, the fifth end. Jacket is off for Thomas Ulsrud.
Yeah, it's very rare you see that from Thomas. He's obviously feeling the heat and the pressure maybe.
Probably he's just warmed up. We are in the fifth end now. He does tend to keep it on. Especially if he's not a sweeper. The sweepers obviously get expending an awful lot of energy there.
Oh, that's a great shot. See this one just pulling past the yellow down into the 4.
Tucked in nicely. Blowing a little bit after that. Worked hard.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh! Oh! Back. Whoa. Back.
Okay.
Claudia Pat's just trying to remove 2 yellows, but only gets a single.
Det er nesten dobbelen må garde.
Dobbelen vi garder.
Må garde dobbelen. Garde dobbelen, ja. Det er samme is. Ja, du har perfekt vinkel mot rød også.
Ta litt til da, eller?
Nei, du skal garde den andre øverste der. Gjør ikke noe, se litt av shotten. Ganske videre enn forrige, vente litt!
Nei, han kommer til å kølle opp, gutter.
Vente litt, så svap til slutt!
So, Torga now needing to
ligger bra.
Risk på overkjøl.
Bare dø.
play a perfect guard.
Ligger bra.
Litt til.
Bare dø. Bra. Bra, dere.
Så!
Vi finner oss i treff, da så robber du ut, Norge.
Ja. Ja, Drittel ist auch noch gut. Siehst du nicht mehr, oder?
Ja.
Wollen wir es so, Claudio?
Ja.
So I think they've called just battering weight, just going to try and bump one of these yellows to the back of tee and roll to the open.
Nur hinten 12, einen Meter mehr, ja?
Okay.
Se meg! Av!
Tida!
Have they got past? They have.
Okay, good.
But
Not too much reward for that, really, was there?
there wasn't, no. Really needed to be a little really quieter with weight.
Der hadde vi jevne dypet.
Ja, det ikke helt krise å stoppe her heller.
Nei, men greit å komme opp til nesa.
Så klarer du kølle over nesa.
Ja, men hvis du kommer litt på den siden, så ligger den låst ned sånn. Det ikke gærent heller.
Kant 4.
Ja, det vanskelig da.
Ta femmeren først, jeg trenger ikke så mye køl her nå.
Don't expect this one to be too close from Thomas.
Ikke noe mer.
Ideelt må være å komme akkurat over nesa, så ikke akkurat lønnsvippet. Ligger på nesa, så det lønnsvippen der, tror jeg.
Ja, det tror jeg. 2-9 var forrige, det var utspilt, det var langt. Her det glattere, tror jeg, for her det rettere. Her vi på 3 blank, 3-1.
3-1, ja.
3-1 hvis jeg gjennomfører.
Hva da? På inn?
Ja.
Forrige spill 2-9.
Probably looking for 2 or 3 feet short of the house.
9 på Sorger. Ja, det hadde ikke jeg.
3 blank da, kompromiss. I hvert fall er det bedre å stå på kortet enn å bounce da, for å si sånn, det ikke en option. Opp på plass. Linja er bra. Hold den i gang. Bra fart.
Gjerne vente hvis du kan.
Se løs ut.
Going hard for line and weight.
Hardt. Hardt.
Ta nærmest. På hjemme i hvert fall.
Hardt. Kom igjen, det køller nå. Kom igjen, snart. Kom igjen, litt til.
Taking this one right down in behind.
Kom igjen. Kom igjen. Bra. Riktig som du sa, Sva. Hæ? Da var det 3 med...
Great scrub by the front end on that one. I think they actually must have called right in on top of it.
Christopher's away for a lie down after that. Goodness.
Samt inn, det er godt.
Ja, nett med.
Still see them both getting their breath.
Close. Almost.
Yeah, Christopher carrying a little bit more timber than the rest of the team.
You wouldn't know it the way he sweeps, that's for sure. Very light on his feet. So Mikel then.
Has he managed to drive this red back? Oh, great shot.
Yep, teammates say well done, boss.
Even acknowledged by Torgen Ergaard.
That's what's great about this sport, very sportsmanlike.
That's set up a chance to pick up 3. That's a great shot.
Yep, that's a shot of the game so far. And that's what all these players are capable of. And capable of them under pressure. And there it is, the European trophy. First played for in 1975. Very prestigious trophy in the world of curling. And it was Norway who won the very first trophy in 1975, beating Sweden in the final, Scotland in third position.
How's the line on this one? And does sit in there for shot. Would have liked it maybe a couple of feet shorter. Make it hard to bump it back for 3. And that's why Thomas is a little disappointed. He knows he's drifted a little bit far.
Still tricky for them, for the Swiss.
Skate!
Het is niet van hier, ik zei schaar nu dan.
Der bist noch an 4 Fuß, wenn da ist, oder?
Mensch, es geht nicht!
Ich habe nicht
das Gefühl, dass es geht, aber... Es geht genau in der Linie.
Das ist Minimum die Länge von.
Schau noch schnell hin, sonst legen wir den.
Aussen ab?
Ja. Nicht mehr.
Jetzt hat er wieder.
Es geht nicht.
Ich habe schon das Gefühl, dass es geht.
So viel.
So viel. Dann geht es doch nicht.
Ja, aber ich muss ihn fast Nase treffen.
Aha. Ja, dann spielst du da. Direkt.
So just discussing what weight they're going to play.
Mehr kannst du nicht.
This is a real opportunity. They want to get it right.
Nein.
Da geht's nicht.
Du musst mindestens 3 Viertel haben.
Muss ich da kommen?
Los, ein bisschen weniger.
Can't really afford to go 2 down. So they'll make sure that they are probably on the light side, if anything.
Last stone then of this 5th end. Last attempt before the break. It has been a very even contest so far.
Will this pull up in time? Don't know if it has. Oh, it's very tight. I think we'll see the measure come out on this one.
I think it's red. I think so too.
I think it's red. Are they agreed? To see how much is on the outside, how much red is on the outside, and how much yellow. I think there's more yellow sticking out.
So they're going to put a measure on it.
Yeah.
Swiss are red, remember, and are we yellow?
Der rød. Det er for sikkerhets skyld. Der ringer skjerpet. Hæ?
Well, at worst, Norway is limiting Switzerland to 1. I still think it's red. The tension.
So it is red.
And Switzerland might even have hoped for more than that, but at least they get 1. And that levels things up at the break after 5 ends. Switzerland 4, Norway 4.
Yeah, a very tight affair between Switzerland and Norway. Second end, it was Thomas Ulsrud who would have a chance to draw for 2 and take a 2-shot advantage. This one was well looked after by Sve and Persson, and it would be a score of 2 and an early lead to Norway. Third end, some mistakes from Thomas Ulsrud and his team allowed Sven Mikkel to take the lead with a score of 3 in the third. And Thomas Ulsrud in the fourth, having a 4-foot draw for a 2. Perfectly made, and the lead once again. But after 5, all tied at 4 each, but Norway do have that last stone advantage. Teams get a chance to discuss things through with their coach. Just need to sharpen up a little, Switzerland. Norway not really brought their A game so far to this final. Norway will be happy though. They've maybe weathered the storm a little. After losing 3, they've made 2 good 2s, forced the 1 in 5, retained last stone advantage, so they'll be fairly relaxed. They've been in this situation a couple of times before.
Hvis den første vår kommer ned på frys, så vi aldri.
Da gikk de faktisk alle sammen, da, så da det var litt overraskende.
Vi har brukt tidlig seg. Vi har brukt litt over halvparten av tida, så nå passer på litt nå de neste 2.
Helt til vanlig.
You see Team Norway. Marianne Rorvik, the skip of the Norwegian team, in to support the men in the final. And there you see no stolen points at the bottom. Switzerland outplaying Norway on hits, but Norway outdrawing the Swiss. So fairly even overall, and the score all tied at 4 each.
Altså bare sånn chat. Og der er det noen som ikke kan curling. Han la det ned i, hva var det? Nedre høyre, hva var det? Nedre høyre felt. Det er bra. Ja, vi får gå og spille til da. Bra det. Lykke til.
Da ses vi om en stund da. Skal vi prøve å spille 5 ganger til?
Lykke til.
So there is the score. Both teams getting chances in this game. And Thomas Olsrud even has time to share a bit of a joke with the crowd. But it will be Switzerland playing the Red Stones to get us underway in the 6th end. This one from Simon Gempler. I think they asked for this one just short of the rings, but it's into the forefoot, and straight away Norway, without a hesitation, they're going to go for the corner guard.
Mer enn det, kanskje. Kan nesten ikke gå på den, Thomas. Bra. Bra.
So 93% for Simon Gempler.
Linje skål. Se. Hvad siger jeg? Så godt dus. Linje skål.
Pretty impressive stuff by the Swiss lead, as that one pulls up short and covers the red stone in the 8. So this one hasn't got past the red. Just catches the guard. Slight mistake from Hubbard van Petersen.
And that is probably the first one he's made all week.
Benoit Schwartz, only 68%, Alison.
He has had a couple of dodgy ones, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has. I think maybe just the occasion getting to him a little bit.
He's a smashing player. And definitely the future of Swiss curling.
Christopher Svei also below par at 68%. Just jams that one up. He's looking to remove both of them.
Oder rauslegen. Innen
Ja.
4.
Der geht der, oder?
Geht schon, ja. Geht genug. Ja, ja.
Wenn wir hier
So.
den Victor.
So ist vielleicht einfach alles weg. Und
Wie?
er hat den Corner gar.
Also, wenn er aber den so Hals nimmt, dann geht die Corner gar. Dann können wir ihm seine Nero nehmen, oder?
Ja, ist gut.
Ist gut?
Gut, ja.
Er könnte so könnte er uns nehmen. Aber...
So I think all Switzerland have got is a draw round to the top of the forefoot. Yep, just there.
Oh,
4.
oh, joh.
Höchst.
Okay, über die komplette Linie.
Vor 8.
Wie viel?
Vor 8.
Kämpfe an Stein. Kämpfe an Stein.
Achter. Visa 4.
Tja! 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 Tja, ze weiterlauf! Go, 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 go! Weiter, weiter. Okay. Gut. Gut so.
Yeah. Does go back of tee. Don't know whether Thomas will play the freeze or move this at all.
Hold lavt da. Hold på den sida. Ganske nære.
Looking at the triple, maybe.
Er det bedre å spille den, eller å være sikker på å få
Asking them what they think.
Sitter det 2 cornere, så tar det sannsynligvis cornerne, og så...
Ok. Eller hvis du spiller den veien her, at du ruller helt ut da. Ruller helt ut hvis du gjør den veien her.
Ok, gjør som du vil.
Hold da, den på den sida.
I think that's what they're going for, Kenny. And delivery, you see the stone going all the way back off the ground there from Christopher Sve.
Just misses the double.
It was risky. It always looks so spectacular when it comes off.
Oder der Vordergarten.
Ah?
Oder der Vordergarten.
Finde ich auch nicht schlecht.
Ich will nochmal den gleichen.
Ah?
Gar das gleiche Ort nochmal.
Okay. Linie ist gut. 3. Und noch Görle.
Meter. 1, 2.
Oh, Bernhard Stein. Bernhard.
Meter.
So, just looking to guard these two reds.
Tja! 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 Oh, gut so.
I think this time they really need to think about moving that red at the back of the four, just to corner freeze it or check in.
And they try the triple again.
Vil du doble sånn og stikke? Ja. Da ser det litt bedre ut. Doble sånn da, greit. Altså den tripperen der vil gjøre det, så legger vi bare den setter.
Vil du triple eller vil du doble?
Doble høyt.
Hæ?
Doble høyt.
Ja, da er det is for den. Du har helt rett der.
Torger also with that swing before the release. Can he pull it off this time?
Yeah, it does remove two of them. Yeah, the backswing is rather old school, but seems to work for Torger Nergård.
And Christopher doesn't do it all the time. Sometimes there's a smile and they're shouting his name, and he's enjoying that. So go back, the back swing. And then the release. Just gives it a bit more, I don't know, does it give it a bit more oomph?
I think it just gives you a bit more forward momentum with the weight of the stone.
Curling stones are no lightweight, that's for sure, for lifting.
Yeah, I think what we'll see now is Norway try and just blank this sixth end. They won't have much a go in 7, but they'll probably have a right go in 8.
About looking at the scoreboard again, 95% for Torgen Ergaard.
Torge playing 3 for Thomas Olsrud, and I'm sure Thomas really does appreciate having someone like Torge playing in front of him, because it sometimes makes your job really, really easy as a skip when you've got a third who can lift everything and apply a bit of pressure to the opposing team.
88% for Sven. Mikael. More than holding his own in this game. Switzerland performing well. I see a fair few people wandering around the arena with these trousers on, Kenny. You'll have to get yourself some.
I might have to, Alison.
I think you'd look good in them. We have a top-notch director with us this week. How do you think he would look in them?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure our American director would love to be seen in a pair of those loudmouth pants.
Maybe the polka dot ones, multicoloured.
Maybe stars and stripes would be more appropriate.
So Sven's last stone.
Yeah, just try to get hiding behind this yellow corner guard. But I think it's probably going to slip through, is it?
Might just stick on the edge there.
Yeah, I think Thomas will be able to see most of this one.
Yeah, that yellow guard just a little too far out to be of any real use.
Det kommer til å køle bra ut for deg. På min pil kommer det til å køle bra der. Hæ? Jeg tror det, altså. Jeg tror det kommer til å køle bra utover der. Hva tror du, Svan? Hvor skulle du hatt for å rulle ut? Pil. Snepp mindre, da!
Så tror jeg ville ha hatt kontakt med den der, da.
So, sure that Thomas will want to blank this end.
Last stone of the 6th end in this men's gold medal final, Switzerland against Norway. And there it goes, both of them go, and the end is blanked, and that will suit Norway. That was the plan. After 6, it remains Switzerland 4, Norway 4. Norway with the hammer in the next end and hoping to score. But all to play for. Both teams are right in the mix.
Yeah, this is really what Switzerland had to do, is just keep themselves in the game until sort of 8, 9, 10. And they've done that.
Cirkel, 2. Cirkel, Linie, ja. Gut, Linie ist nicht so schlecht. Stopp, dann nimm 2 nach. Dann nimm 2. Sie ist gut.
So Switzerland going for the steal this time. They're throwing this one up tight.
Gut, Kempi.
Må gå. Så langt bak. Helt bak hit. Right. 14-9. Thomas tror at den ikke er løs.
Helsa den bak i tid.
Begynner å hoppe!
Jo.
So Norway trying to be smart about this. They're trying to blank this end as well. That's the reason they threw the open side. Switzerland couldn't really afford to ignore this stone and tee line.
Good camping.
So what did they do to thwart a strategy like that?
All they can do is wait for a mistake. Don't force the game too much. There is a long way to go in this game. We're only in the 7th end.
Easy. Yep. Set the sleeve. Hard. 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 Hold it on. Hard.
Han får køl, han.
It's almost like your moment in football waiting to hit on the break, isn't it? Wait for your moment.
Yep.
A slack pass or and strike. Catch your opponent unawares. That's why Switzerland have to remain very focused.
Trying to hold. Trying to hold.
Oh. Achtung, Chip. Oh.
Hell.
Oh. Oh. Goed zo.
Spiller vant.
Yeah, both teams with plenty of time on their clocks. Around 25 and 27 minutes respectively, so...
Those first couple of ends were quite speedy, weren't they?
Yeah.
Farta fin. Ingenting. Ingenting. Følg egentorget. Jeg tror ikke...
Ingenting.
And that was the opportunity that Switzerland were waiting for. They will be able to come around this centre guard.
Bra sats var samme som Håvard som skjøpte.
Tia! Hold up! What?
This one's sitting a little high at the moment.
Tia!
That's what it's all about.
Yep, thanks to the sponsors. Very, very nice indeed. And I think the winners get some of that as well. Been wonderful sponsors of curling over the years. I hope that means I get my wedge of cheese now.
That's a great shot from Christopher Sva.
Yep, it was his mistake that led to the opening in the last shot, so makes up for that. And again, a very, very different end from the previous one.
Gli litt lenger og litt mindre curl inn, liksom. Terne her, terne halv.
Achtung.
Nei,
nei.
Terne halv. Terne her.
Nei, 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 vekk.
Terne halv.
Nei, nei, an nu. An nu. Hei.
Så en halv. Den her.
So this one from Torge needs to hang around, and no problem to the Norwegian third player. Really is in a rich vein of form at the moment, hasn't missed much at all.
Never seems to get too stressed with the game either, which obviously helps. Steady nature.
What's all?
Sticks as well.
Mer bare to nærmere kommer seg, men den så kan den hackparten på siste.
Vant opp! Mer fart, som vi sa! Vant! Ja! Wow! Ja, bra.
Ja, så er det godt.
Ja,
ich versuche zu rollen.
Okay.
Wenn wir rollen, sind wir genau auf dem Button.
Ja. Og med tær. Nu, dat maar.
Einfach sicher, diese muss bleiben, das ist wichtig.
Yeah, so Switzerland being forced to play a takeout now. I'm sure Norway are pretty happy with the way this end's panning out. And this will just leave Thomas Olsrud hit on the nose.
Ta femmeren, altså. Da tror jeg du pillet med hvis det skulle bli noe.
So kind of calm before the storm, Alison, because I expect to see a lot of stones in play in the 8th.
Ja. Hard over! Hele veien. Hard over! Og dra over. Hardt. Hardt, helt inn.
Can Switzerland make a nice hit and roll in behind, which may force Norway to take one.
Either that's the best view in the house or they can't get a space. But everybody wants to be watching this final.
Trying to make the roll. Have they rolled a little far? They have. Will hang about though. And once again, Norway will have the chance to blank this 7th end.
Ja, men det var liksom, den tok ikke mye køl da.
Certainly suits Norway more than it suits Switzerland. So last stone of this 7th end.
Ja. Ja.
Ren.
Ja.
Ren.
Ja. Go ahead then.
And off they go. And the end is blanked. And that was the plan as far as Norway were concerned. And it's as is. After 7 ends, Switzerland 4, Norway 4. On the game plan. A few mums and dads, if you look up to the left there, that's Christopher Zwe's father in the red top at the very back. 4 from the left as you're watching.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be waiting in anticipation to see what colour of medal his son will pick up this afternoon.
Switzerland, who get us back underway. You're watching live coverage of the Gruyère European Curling Championships 2013, the gold medal game between Switzerland and Norway. And it's been very even all the way through. 4-4. Alison Walker and Kenny Edwards bringing you live commentary on the whole game. The climax of the European Championships here in Stavanger 2013. It's been a long week for these players. 2 games a day sometimes. It's all come down to this moment, this game. And Norway would dearly love to win this again in front of their home support. Here's a comparison of the Leeds play, and it's impressive stuff from both.
Okay. What's up?
So Howard Van Peterson going to try and Corner frees this red.
Linje! Linje! Linje!
Farta bra.
Kjør da!
Det er ikke lange.
Kjør da! Hard! Kom igjen! Kom igjen!
That one just over curled, so Howard just not quite getting his stones in position after the fifth line break.
Den kan jo være god, eller?
Ja, vis centerline.
Her.
Ja.
Eins, zwei.
So just looking for this one over the hog line.
Zwei. Zwei, Jungs, zwei. Linie ist gut.
Zwei.
Spitze Körle. Hier. Oh, Claudio.
Yes, noch ein
Ich glaube, er macht selber Gelb.
Ja, ist gut.
Oh, er kommt sogar noch ein bisschen weiter. Hier. Oh, jetzt kommt. Gut so.
Enten den eller den. Den ser veldig tynn ut herfra, men
Ja.
den ser ganske mye lettere ut.
Nå har vi fremdeles halvgarna, men det er forholdsvis tynn her også.
Du kan jo ta den på innsida da, hvis du vil. Det er ikke så langt unna Chapta.
So I think what they'll do is they'll try and push this red on the centre line back onto the red in the 12 foot. Might get a little lucky and pick the one in the 4 as well.
Doble de to. Da har vi to steder åpne.
Comparison of the seconds. Schwartz and Sva. Mixed bag in there for them. Yep, well taken. And the other red would have been a bonus. Avoids their own yellow.
Sieht lang aus. Die Linie macht selber.
Sehr nah.
3-4.
Vorne lassen.
Kommt zum Gelb.
Ja, besser.
Er ist besser.
Tja! 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 Gut.
But now back in the same place.
A nice guard.
Ta en fint, ja. Jeg er enig.
I think you should be able to move both of them though.
Eller er det noe dobbelt der?
Nei.
Hvis vi dobbler, så klipper han garden av.
Den må rulle hit, da.
Ja, det hadde vært det beste, selvfølgelig. Det er ganske nære.
Prøve det. Hår høyt.
Jeg tror hvis du
I don't think they want to overcomplicate, so they're maybe just going for the single.
Kommer deg rød bak der også, hvis du går og ruller andre veien.
Hår høyt, da, Svan. Tenk på at du skal rulle hit med pil.
Vi må få tilgang. Han må bare garde halve.
Rulle to stein til to stein.
Ja, det er ikke gimme å gjøre en halvannen for ham.
So a steady slide off Christopher's feet. Don't want to lock this one up. That was the danger with taking that on.
Ja, Länge war gut so. Okay.
Ja, het echt klopt nog lekker. Hier af.
So Switzerland in the driving seat.
To make the most of it.
Warte, Linie, warte. Vorne. Ist es so lang wie vorhin? Anstellen, Jungs! Anstellen!
Nog twee!
Warte noch! Tja! Tja!
Viter!
And just didn't curl enough, Allison, so that red will be open.
That was a chance missed by Switzerland. The thirds, Torgen Ergaard having an outstanding game. Kyrgiopat's not too shabby himself, but Torgeir really has been streets ahead of everyone else.
Great. Nose hit.
And again, beautifully played.
Serve! 11,5. Serve! 11,5. Over. 12. Slapp. Nei. 12.
This one's sitting a little high at the moment, but playing the quiet weight should come. And it does. Got a lot of space to roll to with this one for Norway. If they could hit and roll off the red.
Ja, det best å rulle den korte rullen. Runde den korte der, så får den spilleren grønnen. Ja. Vant. Ja.
Veldig løs! Ja, da må vi gå! Må gå hardt over! Hardere!
Going hard on this one. Not a lot of weight, so it's curling hard. Torgeir's turned his back on it already. So first mistake from seemingly what has been the invincible man of the Norwegian side.
Yep. Happens to the best of them.
Maybe just dropped away a little bit too much.
It is such a fine line. So, Switzerland, what can you do?
So if Sven Mikkel can get a draw into the house, buried behind the guard, they'd look good to steal. This was looking perfect. Really nice draw.
Hva har du da? Midt på? Åtter.
Treer. Ligger.
Hvor ligger den?
Ligger akkurat foran 10. Vi må prøve å spille litt fart, prøve på skråfris puff-variant på. Altså det er egentlig pusse på 10-line. Ja.
Vi må ha shot.
Ja, vi må ha shot, da. Vi må skråfris-variant da. Det er ikke noe... Ja.
See that red stone fully in behind the guard. top of the tee line as well. So a big shot for skip Thomas Olsrud. He knows he's in a match today.
Yep, that's for sure.
89-8. Vekk. Gi masse slippet. Helt vekk. 11.
Ikke linje. Ikke linje. 11. Helt vekk.
This one's a little heavy and a little wide.
Vær med, da. Vær med. Lang, altså. Ja, nesten backline.
And it's going to slip right past that red.
Yeah, the crowd have gone quiet.
Herregud.
So doesn't tap on it.
Ja, da måste du visa
oss på is.
Das han opp nå.
Nej.
Så, att det var visa.
Ja. Thanks. Yeah.
Thomas Olsrud disappointed with that one. He is going to be forced to play a draw probably with his final stone. So there's the stats. Sven Mikkel, 90%. Thomas Olsrud, only 78.
Litt sleng. Litt sleng. Linje skår! Linje skår! Nei, men det er nok litt.
And this one's looking pretty nice. So it's going to be a draw against 4. This one from Thomas Olsrud needs to find the 4-foot fully. You'd expect a skip like Thomas to make this. But under the pressure of a Euro Championship final, could prove a little bit different. So final stone of the 8th end for Thomas.
Hold i gang. Hvis ikke.
This one looks a little heavy to me.
Very important shot.
Is this one going to hang around at all?
Oh my goodness.
Big mistake from Thomas Olsrud. A score of 3 to Switzerland.
That's a bit of a gift to the Swiss, although the Swiss played a great end. And put Olsrud in that position. It was up to him to come up with the goods there, and he didn't. And that, I wonder, could be the crucial moment looking back. 3 to Switzerland. Odds stacked against them at the start of the week to even get to the final, never mind win it. So Olsrud and Norway have a real job on their hands now.
Yeah, I think Switzerland are still in shock from that. They can't believe it.
Some of the other players, the A and B groups, enjoying the action. Sweden, Russia, Latvia, all sorts of countries taking part in the European Championships, and the fans out in force too. And I think they're a bit stunned by what's just happened.
Switzerland have actually called for their timeout. I just, like I say, I just don't think they can believe they're in this situation. They were probably told to go out there, keep it tight till 8, 9, 10. I didn't expect to pick up a big 3 for the second time in this game. And
especially against a team like Norway.
You would have thought they would have saved their timeout for later in the game, but probably a sensible call.
Yep, just take stock.
Wenn wir genau auf die Stolle spielen, dann haben wir
The assessment.
im allerbesten Fall, wenn er ganz hinten 12 so beißt, hat er 1,5 Meter die Schraube. Weißt du, wenn er ganz im 12 ist, haben wir nur einen Meter die Schraube.
Also wenn ich es aus, dann hängen 4. Nicht auf den Ball, weil wenn er länger die 12 verleiht, oder? Hast du gleich 1,5 Meter runter.
Wegen dem Ball bis hinten 4 ist alles gut.
The Norwegians left wondering what happens now.
It's very rare you see Thomas miss a draw like that.
Jeg køler så mye på trening. Jeg synes du setter den bra, men du har gått i hver gang da.
Det må Håvard styre selv, da må han be om mer is.
The weight. Another couple of ends.
Linie super.
Yeah, if Norway could maybe just score 2
Ball bis hinten 4.
in the 9th and
Ja, braucht klar.
force 1 and 10, they'd be right back in it.
Braucht.
And this is the 9th end of this gold medal game between Switzerland and Norway. The final of the Gruyère European Curling Championships here in Stavanger. And the game has been turned on its head by events in the 8th end.
Bare gå da.
Det er bare rett over.
Skal du slutte?
Det er nesten bedre å rett over, og så legger jeg en til bak.
Jeg skal rett seg, det er bare gå.
Ja, men det er nesten bedre å legge en rett bak. I stedet for å legge en på andre siden.
Det er nettopp vil, så er det.
So Switzerland electing to throw this one away. And this one, probably look for the double guard, one right in behind the other.
What do you think their coach Robert Hurliman would have said to the Swiss there in that timeout?
I think they would have said, he would have said, just said, make sure you don't give up any more than 2 would be the sensible thing to say, but don't be worried about giving up a 2, just get that last stone advantage for the 10th end.
Paul Trosen, the Norwegian coach on the far left. Possibly a little bit concerned about his team. But if any team can do anything about it, then it is Norway.
Yeah, Benoit Schwartz there just catches an inch of that one. Nearly flew right by, missed everything.
Maybe Norway just wanted to keep their fans on the edge of their seats. I would doubt that.
Virker som ganske bra fart. 7-8.
Fin linje.
Ja, lange nok.
Ja, mer enn nok plass.
Ja. Fart er mer enn nok også.
Ligger bra.
Det er i huset.
Ligger bra.
Helst ikke gå.
Nei, ok. Det er helt bak. Det er risk, er det ikke det? Nei.
This one has got to hang around.
Hva så?
Just grips on at the back.
Når får det? Nei, gjør det.
7-4, Switzerland lead.
Yep.
Switzerland trying to peel the guards off.
Oh. Oh. Oh, no.
And they've done a nice job of it.
I got you. Some hits. Ja, 2.
Ja, greit.
Ja, linje er bra. Hvor lang er vi? 2.
Just trying to run a few stones down now, Alison. They're not trying to
Rent å stoppe.
get their stones in the
Hold i gang
finishing
litt til.
position
Litt
yet.
til for å gå litt. Han vil gjerne gå etter han bare. Bra.
Stia! 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 Stia!
Go, 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 go!
Have they made the mistake?
Go, 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 go!
They might have left half a chance for Switzerland.
Okay, good. Good, so.
Whatever happens,
Prøve, tror jeg.
that
Det er ikke lett å få to
eighth end will certainly be a talking point after the game.
Skulle være noe vits med å ha plass til 2.
Ja, men det er ikke så lett å få to. Hvis du kjapper der, så får du en lett dobbel.
Ja, det får vi.
Kan fryse den, da.
T-line.
Skal du ha en corner til først?
Nei, jeg liker det. Du må gjemme en del av
Ja,
det.
hvis ikke vi gjemmer den, så slår den og ligger 2.
Nei, det kan vi fryse.
Du trenger nok av, du skal kunne gå litt for seg selv også.
Ja, det gjør vi.
Masse sving ut her.
Det er ganske glatt der, tror jeg.
So that's what Torgeir Nærgaard is probably going to do, is just split the house now, try and get in behind the other corner guard.
Vi må ringe.
Get a piece of the 12 foot.
Er dere sikre på at dere må gå?
Vi må ringe, vi har ingen linje.
Ja, liksom jævlig nære.
Ja, gå da, gå da, gå da.
Det er bedre at de stopper høyt da, gutter.
Gå da!
This line looks pretty nice at the moment.
Hard. Kom igjen, nå, aldri av! Aldri av, kom igjen, kom igjen.
Just don't tuck it in enough though.
Det er riktig, ja.
Det er clear, det finnes ikke godt.
Ja, hier habe ich vielleicht eventuell eins noch doppelt.
Ja.
Wenn wir da clearen und so macht nicht.
Ja, wenn er nachher frisst, kannst du draufwicken mit dem.
Ah. Wenn er da um eins nimmt, dann hier doppelt.
Alt is goed, da.
So looking
What's
to go after
clearing
the
for, ja.
yellow. You can see most of it.
Oh. Oh.
Up, up.
Oh. Oh.
This must be pretty close to this.
Sehr gut.
Det hjelper ikke å fryse.
Da får vi prøve på 2-en, kjapp dobbel.
Folk kan ha en ganske lett dobbel da.
Nei, forholdsvis tynt tilbake. Fjerdedel.
Ok.
Vanlig.
Få litt til.
So what can Torgeir Nærgaard do with his second stone here? Just looking to play the double on the red and roll away. The crowd here in this Sumark arena are stunned at the moment, but that's given them something to lift their spirits.
wenn ich nicht verschieße, oder?
Double's pretty steep. It's pretty thin, so I think they'll make sure and just put the hit and check across to the face.
Nein, ein bisschen weniger. Ein besserer Winkel bekommen wir nie mehr, oder?
Swiss fans in full voice too.
Ein Drittel, oder?
Ja.
Blowing in the magic potion into his hand there.
Tja! Tja! Tja!
Trying to
Tja! Tja!
play the double, but we'll go over the top. And Norway will look to split the house.
Getraut mir noch nichts.
Tense times now, getting to the real business end of this gold medal game.
And the favourites, Norway, 3 behind in the 9th end. Certainly on the back foot after Ulrud's misses the previous end. 67% on the 6 draws. Not great. Will it cost them the gold medal?
Vi kommer ikke bak corneren, så vi må være litt dype. Dype vi tør. Gjerne til kosten hvis vi tør.
It's about perfect there. But Switzerland will just ignore that and hit the open one.
Wieder schnell. Ja. Wenn es geht, Nase und sonst. Genau. Verlieren ist nicht zu schlimm. Aber Nase wäre schon geil, der Scheckling da aus, den vorzunehmen.
Sven Mikkel, 88% on his takeout play.
Tip! Tip!
This one shouldn't cause him too many problems.
Yeah, but does enough to force Norway into playing a nose hit. It's all they could really do.
Prøve vant-variant der, da. Legger inn og så innenfra der.
So it's a must-make shot for Thomas Ulrud. I think if we can maybe just ask the question of Sven Mikkel in the last end, he might have a chance.
Especially as Team Switzerland haven't been in this kind of position before. Maybe the nerves will kick in if they feel they're very close to winning it. You just don't know how they'll react, but Norway must push them all the way. You're right, Kenny, ask the question. Starting with this shot.
Dropped away a little on this one. But Supers do a great job. They pick up 2. The score now 7-6 in Switzerland's favour.
Han spiller innan innere, men I går så gjorde 2 stykker. Jeg føler at vi legger den litt opp.
What a final we have on our hands here. Everyone on the edge of their seat, except they're all standing up to stretch their legs right now. Get ready for this 10th end. (7-6) to Switzerland. Trying to give their team a rallying call. Not quite sure what they were saying, but certainly supporting them all the way.
Yeah, really important. However, Van Petersen plays 100% end. That one just over curled a little. Off the centre line.
Von außen? Ja.
Oder einfach, kommst so wie gang.
So going for the tick shot, trying to push the yellow to the side and roll the shooter down.
So wie immer.
Gut.
Just trying to move her out of that free guard zone.
Enough.
Tia!
Fine fler.
Oh!
Godt.
Oh! Tia!
Tia!
Oh!
Enough.
Tia! Wow! Tia! Tia! Tia!
How's this one looking?
Go, 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 go. Come the point.
Is it going to touch the barrier?
Perfect camping.
It's not. Do you see?
It's pretty close.
So close.
Jävla slåsskampen som var vilt sånn. Midt mellom. Jeg køller over noe. Jeg vet at folk spiller litt annet sted. Bra. Bra. Det er en sånn bare opphøvning helt inne i vannet der.
Nice clear.
Ja.
Having Van Petersen just having a little look at that one himself, just to see if it is up against the barrier.
Kjell blir.
Oh! Tia! Tia! Tia!
Tia!
Tia, Jungs! Tia! Tia!
Jesus. Have they pushed this one right out? They have. Done enough once again. They have left the centre guard though. As the stopwatch has eventually gave up.
Measure of good fortune for the Swiss team at the moment. Although they say you make your own luck. Will this be the final end of this gold medal game? Or we go to an extra end?
Masse plass! Wow! Vi er lange nok. Vi er bak 10. Vent da! Vi er bak 10. Ja, han gjør nok det, altså.
Ja, han er redd han stopper litt dypt.
Rett bak er greit.
So on to the button with this one. But does drift to the back of the tee line.
Wat is zo?
Ja, ja.
Kult, Tore.
Ja, så kanskje down om midten, aber...
Nei, nei.
Okay.
So things beginning to get a little tense in this arena.
You can feel it, it is palpable, and I think the crowd are feeling it too. The largely Norwegian support. This was not in the game plan.
So I think we'll just see Norway continue to throw the centre guard. Maybe run through 2 or 3 stones, then probably throw one top of the 8 foot, tempt Sven Mikkel with his last.
Du går litt på linje? Ja,
Vi må nesten det, tror jeg.
Ja, vi må det.
This one's just picked up at the end. Just grabbed a bit of debris.
Så, Nordic out på det.
Nummer 4.
Det var Dana. Ja, altså, den er i beste lege.
And if he does call the draw around to the top of the 4, it's more crazy than I thought he was. So, Benoit Schwartz trying to peel the shot stone, not the guard. How's this one looking?
Good, so.
Just catches an edge. So will Thomas look for another guard, or will he come around into the top of the 4 foot this time? I think the guard was the shot, Alison, with that one, rather than the shot stone.
Jeg gir den ganske mye, altså, gutter. Kjentes nesten litt hard ut.
7. Ja, vent lengst mulig.
7 er bra.
When you wonder psychologically, you're 7-6 up for a team like Norway in a European final.
It's a great shot. That one also just grabbing a bit of debris at the end. So whether the ice is just going a little bit flat here for the final game of the week. Just see this one screw at the end. Just takes a half turn.
Whoa. Whoa. Tip. What's up?
Marginalen at kølle viser den siden.
Bare plukk skare inn på slutten.
Okay.
Får vi tiden tilbake, eller?
Får vi tiden tilbake, eller?
Live commentary. Er det samme is, eller?
Ja, det er samme is, ja.
Den i stad ville kula mer enn i garboka. Ja. For den bare skal rett fram og døde. Ja. Så du skal ikke ha mindre is.
Gjerne ha litt mer is som meg, skal han få det.
For den i stad er
enda litt, eller?
Hæ?
Ta enda litt.
Ja, ok nå.
Litt til.
Jeg henger ganske lenge.
Ok.
Tre er bra. Krysse senter.
Det kjennes lenger ut, altså, gutter.
Foreløpig er veldig vid. Gå på slutten.
Vær forsiktig.
På slutten må vi gå. Foreløpig er den kjempevid. Gå nå, da. Det er på toppen nå, ja. Gå hardt.
Det holder. Det holder. Litt til, da.
Det är virkelig perfekt.
Först är en joke bara.
Tia! Wow! Yes!
Treeren først. Trenger den nå. Tidligere. Ja, tidligere er med dypere ifra nå nesten. Er du blank på det? Ja.
Føles lang nok ut, Toffen. Gjerne vente på linje.
Litt i lengste laget i øyeblikket.
Okay. Da trenger du ikke lufte i hvert fall.
På slutten hvis vi kan.
Nei.
Jeg tror vi har shot, men kanskje.
Ja, jeg tror jeg gjennom det.
This one from Thomas, just going to slip to the back 12. And big mistake. Have Switzerland got a chance now? Just to peel this one out.
And apologies if you lost some sound there. But the action and your pictures were still there to keep you updated.
Sven could play the peel on this one. You've got to think there's nothing left for Thomas. So, what has Thomas Ulsrud got? Just a corner freeze on this Yellowstone back 12.
Switzerland in a great position here. Could this team be on the brink of the European title?
Bare hvis du må, Var. Det ingen linje der foreløpig.
Ja, linja bra, da.
Køle. Køle hvis vi kan. Køle hvis vi kan.
Linja bra.
This one coming down
Køle.
just to the edge of the 12 foot.
Limen nedpå her, da. Limen nedpå. Her, da.
Han kommer til å dra nå.
But probably be ignored, and Sven Mikkel will have a chance to pick up his first European title if he could make a draw just to the house. Sure, his heart rate is racing at the moment.
Yep. This is a new experience for him. This is what you train for, all those sacrifices, all those hours away from home. And it's what might have been, perhaps, but it's not over till it's over. His draws have been good though, 89% for the 7 draws in this game. Is this the shot, the final stone that wins him the European title?
Sweepers looking fairly comfortable with it. And there it is. It is a first European title for Switzerland.
They can hardly believe it. Against the odds, 16-1 before the event started. They have beaten the favourites, Norway, and in Norway. What a fantastic achievement for this young side. Only 3 years or so together, and they have claimed the world title. They are the European champions for 2013. What a performance by them, Kenny.
Yeah, it sure was, Alison. They took their chances when they were offered and just didn't really take their foot off the gas. Thomas Ulsrud and Team Norway were a little bit out of sorts today, but I'm sure they'll be back, and expect to see them really challenge for medals at the Olympic Games. So a big shock here in the men's final. See him with his family and friends, support staff. Just delighted to have made it to the final, but to actually pick up the gold is probably beyond anything they could have dreamed of this week. Disappointment on Team Ulsrud's face, As the presentation ceremony starts, as the teams from not just the A division but the B division make their way out onto the ice. So some 28 countries represented here at the European Championships. In both men's and women's sides of the draw. Teams nearly all filtering their way out, and we'll soon see the European champions crowned, not just in the men's but in the women's also. That was picked up by Sweden earlier today. Scotland picked up the silver, with Switzerland in the women's picking up the bronze. There's Team Denmark finishing 4th in the women's and the men's. Heartache for both sides. And we're just about to get underway. Team Wales, Turkey and Sweden, who didn't feature in the playoffs. Bit of a shock result. I'm sure we'll see them back again.
Sven, congratulations, your first European final and you've won the gold medal. How does it feel?
Thank you, it's so exciting, it feels so great. We played so well. My team made such a good job and we're happy it's over now.
Tell us about that 8th end, because we all look stunned at that.
Yeah, we played a fantastic end and they made a couple small mistakes, and I didn't saw what happened with his last shot because I was on toilet, but when I came
good timing.
It was good for us. So, yeah.
So is that why you took the time out? You took a bit of time to just reassess?
Yeah, we talk about the tactic on the 9th end, and yeah, that was the reason why we took our time out.
What were your expectations before you came here? How well did you think you'd do? So
our goal was to reach the playoffs, and then everything can happen, and now it happens, and just feel great.
Congratulations, well done, well done.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thomas, I know silver's not what you wanted, but does it all boil down to that 8th end?
Yeah, that was so that was a really bad end for us. It sort of like started off bad and we tried to save it, but yeah, that was not good. And had a wide intern draw to maybe take 1 point even, but I judged it wrong in the hack. It was sitting there, saw a lot of frost, and thought it's going to be heavier out there. It was definitely not heavier out there.
And you've had such a great week all in all with the support you've had as well.
Yeah, I think that's what we have to take with us. We played great all week, and it's been really fun to play in front of our home crowd. So it's been a good experience for us all in all.
Okay, I would labour it. Well done.
Thank you. Thanks.
So, winning
Ladies and gentlemen,
and losing
please
skip
welcome
Thomas
the
Olsrud.
bronze medal winners in the men's group.
You can join us to see the teams be presented with their medals.
Please welcome the silver medal winners, Norway.
Yep, it's not what they came for. Had such a good week. Silver medal for the home team. And they have entertained us superbly well all week. Still smiling despite the disappointment.
Please welcome the 2030 Gruyère European Curling Champions from Switzerland.
This is a popular win too, though. And what a moment for these young Swiss curlers. What a week they've had. Their target was the playoffs, and they've won the European title. A lot of friends and family are here to support them. What a moment. And very sportsmanlike, despite the disappointment.
Ladies and gentlemen,
squeeze on that stage there.
Olli Risanen, the president of the European Curling Federation, who will bring greetings and congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the World Curling Federation and the European Curling Federation, it's my great honor to welcome you to the closing ceremony of the Gruyère European Curling Championships 2013. And may I use the opportunity to thank our sponsors, the local organizing committee, the city of Stavanger, the Norwegian Curling Association, and all the volunteers for putting up this great show. And last but not least, a big thank for all you, the players. You made a great show, and as I said in my opening speech, I asked you to show what the curling is really all about. You did it. A grateful thank to all of you. You are all the winners, and at that time, congratulations for all the medalists and trophy winners. And now it's time to have fun. Good luck and good party.
I will now call upon Alan Dormer, the president of the Royal Caledonian Curling Club, to present the bronze medals to the team of Scotland. The coach, Soren Brown. The alternate, Tom Brewster. The lead, Michael Goodfellow. The second, Scott Andrews. The third, Greg Drummond. And the skip, David Murdoch. I now call upon Morten Søgaard, the president of the Norwegian Curling Association, to present the silver medals to the team from Norway. The coach, Paul Trolson. The alternate, Marcus Høyberg. The lead, Håvard Vag Pettersson. The second, Christopher Svan. The third, Torben Nedgaard. And the skip, Thomas Ulsrud. I now call upon Armin Harder, representative from the Swiss Curling Association, to present the gold medals to the team from Switzerland. Coach, Robert Hilleman. Alternate, Benoit Schwartz. Lead, Simon Gentler. Second, Sandro Tollet. Third, Gloria Peltz. And the skip, Sven Michel. I would also like to introduce Mr. Mikko Roshi and Mr. Daniel Lindström to hand over a small appreciation from our main sponsor, the Gruyère.
Thank you. Thank you. Jeez. Thank you.
Thanks, Greg. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Players receiving their wedge of cheese. They'll keep them going for a few weeks, I'm sure. How do you get that home, I wonder, Kenny?
Yeah, it's going to take up a bit of space in the suitcase, that one.
It's a fair size. But it is lovely cheese.
Mr. Ole Risanen, President of the European Curling Federation, will now present the European Championship trophy to the winners from Switzerland.
So they have their gold medals, they have their cheese. Now this is the one we really want. The European Championship trophy 2013. Hopefully it's on its way. This is the one that they want. This is the one that was first presented in 1975, and Switzerland are the Gruyère European Curling Champions for 2013. Congratulations to them. What a week it's been.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise for the national anthem of Switzerland?
Congratulations again to Switzerland. And they'll be posing for some time now for photographers. These pictures to be sent around the world and back home. The ones that will go in the record books, the programmes all over the place for the next few years. Enjoying the moment. And the two teams either sides of them have both been there. And coming up very shortly will be the women's presentations.
Fifth end. And was Sven Mikkel trying to draw for his single point. And this one pulled up just in time. And it was a score of 1 to Switzerland. Eighth end. Thomas Olsrud facing 4 and needing to draw fully 4 with his final stone. And this one was just played a little heavy and it drifted right to the back ring, and it would be a steal of 3 for Switzerland. Ninth end, some nice play from Norway. Left the chance for Thomas Olsrud to play a takeout on that red stone to score 2 and narrow the gap to 1. So 10th end, Norway trailing by 1, sitting 1 in the 12th foot. Sven Mikkel with a chance to become European champion if he could draw fully 12 foot. This one came down and sat in the 4 foot, and you can see the team's delight as they pick up their first major championship medal. 8-6 was the final score after a thrilling 10 ends here in Stavanger, Norway.
Back then to the presentations. in the arena. And the women's champions are Sweden, but this is the man that took the prize for Switzerland. Switzerland winning the gold medals despite the challenge of Norway. What a week it's been for them. Ups and downs throughout the week for Switzerland. Norway very much the favourites for 2013 on home territory.
So Switzerland picking up their gold medals here at the Sumark Arena, Stavanger, Norway. There they are with the trophy and crowned 2013 champions.